We are back. Fanhome Enterprise-D. Got another shipment here. This one is, yes, Build Book 14. Book 14, pack 51. And we do have a new deck panel, a skeletal structure for, looks like, lower part of our port nacelle. What's nice is this deck panel, we're going to be retrieving our two previous panels from previous kits and putting them together. We're going to be putting a big chunker on the back side of our saucer section, upper half. Nice. Alright, roll out your life pods and your dark windows. Flip the panel over. These lifeboats, the red line, they want it going facing down towards this wider edge at the bottom. This panel is metal, and we're going to install all dark windows. Alright, retrieve this deck panel right here from, what kit was that? Last one, stage 40, no, it was 49. We need to take our new cable, slot in the bulb right there, and this guy is going to fit down right there. Two DM screws, the one with the big washer head, looking head, flat head. Run these in. Snug. Snug. Just make sure that bulb is still in. Yep. Okay, now this pigtail here, we need to kind of carefully bend it up because we're about to grab this deck panel right here from, what was that, stage 50, I believe. So we got our pigtail bent up, and I do believe this lip actually goes, as we have it oriented, it's going to go on the underside here, or dip under, I should say. Be careful not to knock your windows out of place. Maybe hold this cable over. If I can get that to line up. Okay, like that. Like that. Two DM screws. I'm going to put it there first. Snugged. And, ooh, it was trying to dip up on me. Snug this one down, then I'm going to check, make sure everything's flush and windows are in place. Still. Try not to slide this thing around on this type of mat. You might want a piece of felt under there. I think I've said that multiple times. But yet, I don't even do that hardly myself. Okay. Let's take a look at what we got. Yeah. This is okay. This is suffering from the same kind of situation I've seen on the other panels. It's going to have light leak until it comes together, I do believe. Or I think when I fit it on the structure it may help. First we're going to feed the cables down through the skeletal structure, then we're going to have to carefully flip this whole guy over. And it looks like, let's see, this cable bundle right here is going to feed right down through here. Make sure any other cables are, like this cable right here, we need to tuck it out of the way. There's a tab there that's going to dip under into. Alright, got that clicked in. There's a cable underneath. I'm trying to pull it out of the way. I'm going to carefully flip it over and see if there's anything caught under there before we screw it in. Alright, cables, and I'm taking a look at these right here. This is the edge of the panel that we just installed. And you know, there's some gap under the railing there, so make sure this isn't pinched under there and this wire isn't pinched under there. Hopefully it all kind of flushes out. I think we're going to be okay with that. We do have two different types of screws. We have the BM and what do we have? CP. So BM for metal, those are going to go into the upper portions here that are metal, and then our CP screws are going to go down here into the plastic, because remember all these edge pieces are plastic on the panels for some reason. Okay, I'm going to put one right here. I'm going to support it underneath. This is what we're going to start with. Get it run down. Help hold that in place. And I'll go around and double check they're all snug at the end. Another BM. I think I'm going to work just my way over so I don't lose my spot. Put my hand underneath. Another BM right here. Make sure I didn't crush any cables. They seem okay. BM. BM. It's all shadow work here. You can't see nothing. Another BM. Should be the last one, I do believe. Alright, sorry for the different angles, but I'm just having a hard time here getting light. But CP, so we have our 6 BM screws here, 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 and there, and there. Now we're moving to this outer row. CP, P for plastic, going in the plastic panels. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just snug them down. And e-bow me if you make it this far. Post up a comment, let me know you made it. Just post up, I made it. Did I strip that one? Maybe. Thinking I might. I'm not going to over tighten that anymore. Does not seem to be tightening any further. Okay. All right. Oh, shoot. Alright, take all three of your light wires here. We're going to route them up through this channel for now. I'm sure we'll zip tie them at some point. Just make sure they're kind of routed that way. Over here on our board, we're going to be connecting here. We do have two different sizes. We have the larger ones, two of those, and we have a smaller one here. The smaller one looks like we are going to connect it. Where's it going? Okay. It's going, it's the second one in. So there's one right there. There's a socket right here, right next to this post. That's where this one's going to go. Get slotted in, connected in. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh, and in this mess of wires, I missed connecting this wire from this panel right here that we did in, I believe, stage 50, the last stage. So I'm going to connect it up because it needs to go in this. Needs to go in this one right here first, and it's got plenty of length to it. But it's going to make a little bit of difference if we start messing around on the cable order. They'll work in any slot, but these two that we have remaining from this current panel, God, what a mess of wires. Awful. Awful, awful. Okay, awful mess here. You can see we got a shorter one here, so make sure we grab the longer one, connect it first, and then the shorter one. That way you got enough slack so you can do your cable management, tie these up when we get to that point. Still got this one hanging out. I hope I didn't miss this one somewhere. We'll find out. It's just hanging out over here. Alright. Stage 51 is in the history books. Everything is pretty flush. There is a little bit more gap on this panel. There's nothing I can really do about it. It's the way this plastic piece is like, it wasn't cut or molded out very good. It may not show up on camera, but I'm sure it'll be a light leak compared to this one, which is really flush. Yeah, there's light leak issues with this, but I'm gonna wait. I don't know if there'll be an in-game solution because I'm not modding it as I go. Let's see here. So this skeletal structure we're gonna keep for the next Next stage, we're going to be working on that port nacelle. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching, subscribing. Appreciate all of you. Boom.